Years ago, people lived at totally different lifestyles than we do today. They got up in the morning, had breakfast, and instead of heading out to the office, they headed out to the fields. People used to take care of huge farms, and before the invention of the tractor and combine, there was a horse and plow. People didn't hire a builder to build their house. They built their own house. Children walked to school every day. When trees needed to be cut down, people used an axe to chop the trees down. There was no such thing as a chainsaw. People hunted and fished for their meals, and traveling was an expedition over rugged terrain. Now, this is not a summary of early Americana. These are simple examples of how exercise was a part of everyday life. All these activities, farming, lumberjacking, building houses, hunting, are all forms of physical exertion. While it's true that people years ago didn't live very long, it was from a lack of exercise. These people worked hard doing strenuous manual labor. Well, today, things in this country are a bit different. We have all this modern technology, and although there's still jobs that require physical labor, they're becoming fewer and fewer. Most people don't physically build their own home. Farmers who still work very hard now have all types of machines to increase production. Hunting is a sport and not a necessity. Most children today ride the bus to school. Because our lifestyle has changed, we have to make a conscious effort to put exercise back into our lives. And it has to be for other types of activities. Let's do a little assessment here. Do you have a treadmill? If you do you use it to exercise? Or do you hang your laundry on it? Do you have one of those ski machines that you fold up and store under your bed? When was the last time you unfolded and took it out? How about one of those stretching machines you keep on a doorknob? Or a rowing machine? How about one of those stair climbers? Do you ever use one of those? If by now, on day 76, you're not losing the weight you want to lose, then maybe you're not exercising like you should, people. People always ask me, why should I exercise 3 to 4 times a week? Well, because if you don't, you're not going to lose weight and keep it off. It's a simple rule of cause and effect. If you eat, you gain weight. If you exercise, you burn off. And there's no rule that says you can't exercise every day either. I do. I eat every day. I want to burn calories every day. I don't mean that you should kind of hurt yourself for every day. Sometimes when I ask people, what should you exercise? What kind of exercise do you do today? They'll say, well, I ran 10 miles up a bunch of steep hills. I took it was Mount Everest, and then I got home, I got on a trampoline, and I folded kids' clothes, and then I rollerblade to the grocery store. Now, I'm not saying you have to spend 8 hours a day exercising. You don't have time for that. But there are other ways to put exercise into your daily routine without killing yourself. Now here, I got a few things to show you. Activities that burn calories and exert energy. Calories listed are the number of calories burned per minute for people weighing about 150 pounds. If you weigh more, you will burn more calories. This will be a very good guide. Okay, let's start. Running at 7 miles per hour, you'll burn 15.6 calories a minute. If you like to run, jogging is a great aerobic activity as long as you don't overdo it. You don't want to hurt your knees or your joints. How about this one? Swimming. 8.7 calories. Do you have a pool? If you do, start swimming laps. If not, call the local Y. They usually have an indoor pool, so you can get some exercise in the winter. Tennis. 7.4. A good workout on the courts is a great way to get your legs and arms in shape. Dancing! 7.0. Get your dancing shoes out and go for a night in town. Besides burning calories, dancing is great fun and will make you feel like a teenager all over again. This one's my favorite. Scrubbing floors. 7.4. This is not my favorite chore, but it has to be done. It's nice to know that even though scrubbing floors is kind of dull, you can still burn off some calories. Biking! At 5 miles per hour. 4.4 if you have a good bike. Go out for a ride. If you have a stationary bike, do it a couple maybe 2 to 3 times once a week. It's great. Hate exercise. Next routine. General house cleaning. 4.2. You could take heart in the fact that while you're dusting furniture, mopping floors, and cleaning the bathroom, You're also getting some exercise. Vacuuming. 3.1. Have you used a self-propelled vacuum cleaner? Then you're cheating. If it doesn't require any effort, you will burn calories. So you see, you can burn calories while you clean your house. Now that's being efficient. And while you're doing these activities, try to do them with a little more intensity, a little more gusto. You'll end up burning calories even faster. But if you're doing things like opening and closing menus, standing around a lot, flossing your teeth, lying down, you're not going to burn anything. I think you can see that the more energy you'll exert during an activity, the more calories you're going to burn. So when you're ready to reach for a cookie, just think of how many floors you have to scrub that you bring up one little cookie off. Oh my goodness, no!